Hello, my name is Sasha and I am here to answer some basic questions about barre and barre fitness. And these are probably questions that you may have, but there's just never time to ask. Okay, so the first question obviously is, what is barre? Is it ballet, right? Barre is a fitness class. It borrows from ballet, meaning we borrow terms, we borrow movements and maybe some positions, but the focus is fitness rather than dance and artistic expression. We do use a ballet bar, or if we don't have a ballet bar, we use the back of a chair. If you're at home doing virtual bars, maybe you're using the countertop. Maybe you're using, a table or the back of your couch or something like that. We also use balls. We also use bands, we use hand weights, we use sliders, a lot of things that never appear in a ballet class. All right, I get this question all the time. Do I have to be a dancer to take barre? And resoundingly, the answer is no, you absolutely do not. It does help to understand concepts like external rotation, like turnout, the positions like first, second, third, stuff like that, movements like plie or tendu, but you'll learn them all in class. You really don't need to know these, right? It's also very helpful to be able to pick out the beat. Most people can do it and some people cannot, but if you cannot, you can always learn to do it, right? Picking up the beat, finding the 8 count, right? Finding the top of the count, stuff like that. Your teacher will always cue you, all right? Oh, this is good. Do I have to wear leotard and tights and ballet slippers? No, you really, really don't, okay? You should wear whatever you wear to take any sort of movement class, whether it's yoga or CrossFit or I don't know, I can't even think. Like any other class, right? Weightlifting, Les Mills, any of those classes, right? Most people just, they wear a comfortable top or a tank top and comfortable pants, or leggings. And I'm pretty sure everybody has something that they can wear. For footwear, sticky socks or grip socks, right? I don't advocate ballet slippers. It's too slidey. Most of the floors are like this floor and they're wood. You're gonna slide all over the place, right? Well, if you're in a ballet studio and there's marley on the floor, you could wear cotton socks and that could help. But if you wear regular socks on this kind of floor, probably you'll slide too much, all right? I've also seen people wear like those jazz shoes, the ones with like the little heel. Those are okay. But I would say you have to know how to dance, how to use your body, and how to slide your foot on the floor, how to push through your foot in a tendu, for example. Don't wear sneakers, please. I mean, if you have to, because your doctor says, oh, you have to, this might not be the best class for you. You might need to be in a class where you should be wearing a sneaker. If you're wearing a sneaker here in a barre class, you're not going to be able to do things like slide your foot. And the thing that really scares me is that if you want your leg to kick up and your sneaker is like tractioning you to the floor, because that's what sneakers are supposed to do, is to, give you traction, then sometimes your hip wants to do one thing and your knee wants to do the other thing, and probably your knee will lose out. So no sneakers, okay? Can men do barre? Absolutely, 100% yes, men can do barre. Do they do barre? Not that many. And there are a couple of reasons for that, right? This sounds very sexist, and I don't mean it to be, right? But some people, men or women, they want to work on the big external muscles, right? They want to work their glutes, they want to work their quads, they want to work their biceps, and I'm all for that. I lift weights, I love that, okay? But in barre, we work the smaller muscles, the ones that stabilize you. So things we do, like say in a balance, and I'm not talking about a ballet arabesque, I'm just talking about balancing on one leg. You need the smaller muscles, and a lot of people spend a lot of time developing the big muscles. And, some people only want to do things that they're already good at, so they won't come to barre. I did, however, have a wonderful man that used to come to my bar, loved it. He was like, you know, he was like not a bodybuilder, but you know, you can tell he pumped iron, right? And he said, Sasha, this is the hardest class I've ever done. So, yay. Okay. Will I get stronger doing bar? This is an excellent question. Yes and no. You'll get stronger than wherever you are currently, right? But scientifically, if you're looking to build your muscle mass, you know, create hypertrophy, then you need progressive overload for that. And a group fitness class is not the place. It's not the right venue. The purpose is different in group fitness than in, say, a personal training session, right? In personal training, you can progressively overload. Your coach writes you a specific program. Here it is general. And yes, we get stronger, but we don't progressively overload in that same way, okay? I'm a dancer. Should I do bar? Sure, you could. I love having dancers in class, but dancers, classical dancers, are always turned out. They're externally rotated all the time. And that's one of the lovely things about bar is that you work in external rotation, so turnout. Most of the time, we non-dancers are parallel, right? So our, you know, hips are moving forward, you know, this way. And when we turn out, our hips open this way. The thigh bone rotates outward. And that's very different for most of us, right? So if you're a dancer, you're absolutely welcome. Oh, love it, love it, love it. But you're probably better off doing more traditional weight training things like lifting weights, you know, find parallel. And that might work better for you, okay? This is the last question, one of my favorite questions. I'm not flexible enough for bar, or can I do bar if I can't do splits? Yes, of course you can. If you want to get flexible, do bar. Because we don't sit in our splits, right? What we work is active flexibility. How can you get your joints mobile while you're moving? Because this is what we need in life. I mean, not that often are you just gonna slide into your split and just hold it there. I mean, it's great and it's super impressive, and if you can do it, terrific. And if you're trying to do that, that's great, but that's very passive, right? So in bar, we're very active. We try to swing our legs. We try to bottom on as high as we can each and every time to get mobility. Okay, so those are the general questions that I get, and I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you for hanging in there with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.